My dad is watching a horror film, so if you hear anything in the background, that's probably it. Anyhow, make that a bit bigger actually. No, not that. Thank for follow. Hi Ethan. I swear I prepared this. Something. Because Hydraventia is the European name. And the region select channel is something I made myself. Because it's a hidden channel on the Wii, but I made it myself. So today, we are going to be featuring a legend. I mean, if you know, hi, PlayCube Box by the way. And hang on, I'm gonna reset, deactivate, activate. And my sensor is a bit too far, so this is gonna be a bit wacky. But still though, I can go from one side to the other. I guess it should be fine, right? Is the audio okay, by the way? Hey. Hi, Hirek. So, the person with the biggest brain in the universe, last year I watched Binsos Joel's videos on him following Bob Ross, but on Mario Paint for the SNES, and on what's the other one? Mario Paint for the N64. So I wanted to do this by myself on the photo channel, but I never ended up doing it. And yesterday I remembered again, and I wanted to stream something. I have zero regrets. I made a shitty canvas, which fits exactly the entire screen. Oh no. Okay. This is the worst idea I've had in my life. But let's see what happens. So I lack a lot of colors. I have 3, 4, 5. I have 7 colors. And an eraser. I thought about putting, like, over here on the left a color wheel for me to have more choices. But nah, that would be too easy. Time to give that happy little tree a pair of sunglasses. Yeah, that's in the bottom for some reason. Alright, so this can only go wrong. But at least let's see what happens. Give the tree giant lips. That's beyond cursed. Alright. Enlighten me, Bob. You do magic. Help me paint. Help me do happy little accidents with a rear mode. Okay.
Hello, I'm Bob Ross, and I'd like to welcome you to the 29th Joy of Painting series. If this is your first time with us,
Hi, Q.
allow me
Watson.
to extend a personal invitation for you to get your brushes and your paints and paint along with us each show. And if you've been with us before, please allow me to thank you for inviting us back to another series of painting shows. We'll use about a dozen colors of some unorthodox brushes, and each show I'll show you how to put some of nature's masterpieces right here on the canvas. So I tell you what, let's get started.
What the
All
hell?
the colors across the screen right there.
I'm pointing my remote at my lamp and it detects it.
Today I'm using
That's a lot of blue. I don't think I
pre-stretched canvas
have that much
size
blue.
you'd like. And I've just covered the entire canvas with a very thin coat of liquid white. The liquid white is designed just to make the canvas wet and
Yeah, he can. Bob is eternal. You can't get rid of Bob.
makes your whole painting life a lot easier. So let's get started. Now today
Aye.
we'll just do a very simple little scene that hope you'll enjoy. Let's start with a little 2-inch brush.
A brush.
Crimson. And we just load a little bit right into the bristles.
What's the Listerine Crimson?
Bristles firmly to assure a nice even distribution of paint all the way through the bristles.
I-
Let's go right up here. And we'll take this old brush and just making little X's, little crisscross strokes.
What color is
We'll
that?
just
Gray?
just a little
That's
more
close
in the
enough.
sky here. Maybe we'll have a little pink in the sky. I sort of like that. And in our world, we can do anything that we want to do here.
No, Bob, I don't have the required tools to do that.
Take too long when you're using a brush that's 2 inches wide. Okay, without even cleaning the brush, we'll go right into little phthalo blue. I like phthalo blue. It's a very warm blue, very nice.
I only have blue, Bob.
Once again, just tap a little color into it. Let's go back up here. And still using our little crisscross strokes, X's.
Crisscross.
That's all they are, little X's. We'll just apply a little bit of the phthalo blue.
Okay,
Something about
crisscross.
like so. Then we'll come back after we clean the brush and blend that together. Now the blue is many, many times stronger than this little pink area. It'll just eat.
Oh, it was pink. It was actually pink after all.
all over.
How did I guess that?
If you want to make the indication of a happy little cloud, all you do is just sort of tap. A little stringy cloud just lives right there in the brush. And that easy. We'll blend him out. Have a little
Looks like Transplug, I was about to say. Yeah,
Oh, we have that on
it's
there?
nice colors.
Let's have
Huh?
some water in this painting. I love water. And it's very easy to paint.
Love water. Bob, I only have blue.
Water is always level.
Bob,
And I think today we'll have still water. So pull from the outside in.
ah shit, I fucked it.
Something about like so.
Oh my god.
Right.
Wait, Bob,
That
wait.
little brush going. I want to darken the
How are you so quick?
a little bit. I'm going to take a little Prussian blue and just add in the corners here and there.
How the hell are you so quick?
And we'll go over to the other side and add a little more, and then down toward the bottom. We'll put a little down here too. I'm just putting a little Prussian blue in
More?
each corner to darken it. And then the most fun part of this whole technique is washing the brushes.
Oh, here it comes.
The oil paints,
Here it comes.
brushes with odorless paint thinner. Shake off the excess and just beat the devil out of it.
Speed on painting.
Now with a clean brush,
Okay, so I see what he's trying to go for, but I don't think I'm gonna
light area, which is the paint,
manage to do that with a
put it
remote.
all together.
Something like that.
Like so. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, Bob Ross invented speedrunning.
There. But it's that easy. That easy.
Yeah, that easy, Bob.
Like this.
So easy.
Anybody.
I am in eternal pain, but this is so easy.
With just a little bit of practice, a vision in your mind, and off you go.
Wait, hang on. My capture card's logging. This was the worst idea I've had in my life. I'm gonna set this to your partial, hang on.
All right.
Russ's voice reminds me of an engineer.
White.
Yeah,
A
kinda.
little bit of the blue.
Bob, can I see your painting?
White. I want to make a
You
light
probably
blue,
did like
mostly
8 years of progress.
And let's just tap a little color into the bristles. This little 2-inch brush will do marvelous things. Watch here.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, I have to
Let's take the corner of the brush
go higher up
and
then.
just pull down. Something about like so. Straight down, straight
I
down.
can't do that.
Distant trees.
How do I do that? I can't do that.
No, we'll just have it.
Bob.
Wait, no. Right there. In your world, you create any illusion that you want.
No, I don't have the required tools to create an illusion,
This
Bob.
looks like mist. You could even take another 2-inch brush, and I have several, and tap it.
I have a pencil, Bob.
Really get
I don't think I have a 2-inch brush.
It'll help create that illusion of mist right down at the bottom.
How do you do that so?
And sometimes it's a lot of fun to put several layers. It helps create depth in your painting. And for that, we'll add a little more blue, but we make it a little darker. Add a little bit of Prussian blue to it, make it a little darker, but the same thing.
Bob, I only have blue.
We'll come back and let's put another little layer in here.
That's darker. I'm gonna put darker.
That's really all we're doing. Something about like that. There.
Perhaps that was way too dark.
It doesn't matter at this point. And back to our other 2-inch brush, and we'll tap this. I want to create mystic.
Kinda?
Separation. It's called
Shit.
difference
I
in
fucked
color,
it.
difference in value. And that misty area turns out to be your very best
The
friend.
void consumes the painting. I'm trying.
Okay, let's have some more fun.
No.
Let's see. Let's take some black, some Prussian blue,
Oh no, you are actually doing black.
and a little phthalo blue. It doesn't matter. We'll just throw it on there. Crimson too. What the heck? Be brave. Be brave. Oh, put a little satin green in there too. It's getting close enough. We should
Neutron's flag looking cool.
a little bit of white. Don't want it totally dark yet. There. Perfect.
A little white.
Knife off.
Bob.
And let's get us fan brush. We use a fan brush.
Yeah, fem brush right here.
Both sides. Both sides. Okay, let's go up in here. Now maybe in our world, there it lives. It does now.
Oh no.
Little trees back in here. Now these are a little closer.
Trees. How do you do that so easy?
More distinct. There. And we just drop them out. We don't know where they go. Wherever you want.
Yeah, I definitely don't know where this is going.
Should live. Don't put too much detail in here. It's too far away. You're not going to see a lot of detail.
Yeah, not too much detail exactly. That's what I'm trying to do.
Form, shape, basic color. That's all. Save your detail to the foreground. The lack of detail helps also create that illusion of distance and depth in your painting. It's very, very important. Very important. Okay.
He's using Wii Motion, but I'm using Wii Motion Plus as well.
Help create that illusion.
He's cheating.
There, lift slightly upward. Lightly. Just a little bit. See? Now then, you know, when I was a traditional painter, one of the hardest things to make.
How did you go all the way to the left? What the hell?
Watch how easy. I'll take some of that same color. We'll take it
Wii
to
Motion Plus, yeah, of course.
just pull straight down. It's most important.
Oh, that's water. I wish I knew that earlier.
Something like so. Straight down. Because of the noises. And very lightly go across.
Hang on, I have an idea right here.
Instantly.
I can do something.
Reflections.
Maybe if I do the reflection in black, I will get something
I'll
walking.
just use a little white. If you want to create another plane.
White? White for what?
You lift upward. And it'll make little areas back here that
Shit.
looks like a whole different plane, and the white will end up looking like little trunks in those trees. There, very easy. Let's put a little water line. For that, we'll use a liquid white. Pull it out very flat as you can get it. Cut across, okay? And we can go right up in here. And we can just drop in just a little water line. Just a happy little water line that lives back in here somewhere.
Oh, that's good.
Don't know that we even care. Just let your imagination take you anywhere you want to go. A lot of times I'll start a painting
Bob, I don't have enough tools for my imagination to take on.
in the time of year.
Ugh.
And from that, you can paint some fantastic
My capture card froze, are you kidding me?
about it. You don't always have to have a perfect vision in your mind of what it is.
I have a perfect vision in my mind, Bob, but I don't have the tools to make that vision.
Muscle in your body muscle in your body. The more you practice, the better it becomes. Take some black, Prussian blue. I'm gonna put some phthalo green in there.
Phthalo green.
Maybe a little crimson.
Bob, I have green.
All right, let me wipe off the knife. I just wiped the knife on a little old paper towel. I would just
Are you sure it is better than anything you've seen?
load some color into it, both sides of the brush. Both sides.
Okay, let's see what he's doing.
That's
Holy crap, his looks so good.
Let's have a little evergreen tree. He lives right there. See? Just make a line, take
No, I don't want trees. Trees don't go well.
and just sort of work from the center out at the bottom. There it goes. It's easier to do them fast than it is slow, though. Here they come.
That's true.
Just sort of back and forth. It was like making Z.
I don't think I'm gonna manage to do this without ruining it, but let's try.
Trees. So I guess that's as good of an analogy as any. From the center out. The center of the tree should be the thickest, darkest, strongest part of the
Rob
tree.
Boss, yes.
Because you have leaves on the back, you have a trunk in the middle, and you have leaves on this side. We'll have one more there. There we go. I have a little family of trees.
Another one. Bob.
I think everybody should.
Bob, please, Bob.
Even a tree needs a family. Now, if you want to reflect those, just pop in some general indications of where they are. No big deal. See?
Small strokes.
Mistakes here.
Michael Tutor is a better artist than Bob.
Very quickly, you learn to work with anything that happens.
I mean, yeah, Michael Tutor is just the best, period.
And then go across. And we have instant reflections.
Instant reflections. That's instant for you.
I'll go through cad yellow and a little yellow ochre. Immediately we have green. There we are. Let's go back.
What?
Then we can take our green. Let's go back and put some highlights on it.
This looks so fucking bad. But it's like you can actually see I'm trying.
Tree here. He's saying, don't leave me out. I need some too.
This tree is begging for anyone to make it stop living.
Because I want to lighten the color and make it a little thinner.
Oh god.
Thin paint. We'll stick to a thick paint.
Hey, this actually doesn't look that bad. I didn't expect it to look this good. It's terrible, but
Indication
hey, progress.
of some little bushes that live down here.
Little bushes. What do we do there? Jello and red or something.
How's that? That looks like a little island. Let's put some dirt there. Let's take some white, a little dark sienna, mix them together, cut off a little roll of paint. Let's go up in here.
Yeah,
We'll take this.
it's the art category. You find art in it.
Soil, some dirt, some kind. Gotta have a place if this is a little island for all this to sit on.
Island. Are you sure about this, Bob?
Oh, there's.
This looks like ketchup and mayonnaise on a tree.
We gotta figure out something to do on the other side now. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun.
I wish I had it. If I had it, I would.
Trees. Let's take a little bit of that color right there.
No.
This is your bravery test. Take 1 or 2 inch
I can unfuck it.
Let's just begin
I
laying
can
a basic
fix.
shape here. Tree it is, right there. Right there. Big old tree. But he's a nice tree. There he is.
Yeah, kinda, right?
While I got that brush going,
No green.
what, maybe just do something about like this.
Oh, the red and green doesn't go well with my eyes.
All kinds of little
This is the pain of being colorblind.
looking areas.
More bushes! When did that tree on the left appear? I did not see you make that.
How tall is it? How short is it? Fat, skinny?
Hello, Epician.
It's your world.
I'm gonna make this.
You make all the decisions.
No, that's not gonna work.
All the decisions.
The star.
Putting some dark in here, so later on,
I'm just gonna do the bushes. I feel more comfortable with that.
just grab a.
I'm just gonna do black and then green.
There's a fan brush right there. Take a little white, a little bit of the dark sienna. Just want to make the indication here. Maybe a little tree trunk, maybe a little more dark sienna. That's nice.
Leave the details for the foreground, he said.
Just want some indications. I want to put some happy little leaves in there, so we're going to cover most of those up. Most of them won't show. We'll go right into that. Get a little sap green, a little bit of the yellow. I'll just put it right on this 2-inch brush.
Yeah, this is low-key fun.
Good shot there. You can see that well. Hey, let's look in here. Now I want to put some leaves on here.
Don't fuck this up, please.
Use just the corner of the brush. Just the corner of the brush.
Chat, how much easier
There we go.
would this be
All there is to it.
if I was using my
I want to think about shit.
mouse on Dolphin? Oh!
This little house pose.
There's adding shit to the tree. Okay, that's actually good. I can do that.
You really are the creator on this piece of canvas. You can do anything.
No, it's the Wii Remote, Paul.
Mountains.
And I know I cannot do anything. I am very limited.
When I go home,
What the
all
fuck?
I have is everything.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The closer it is, the bigger the strokes.
I can do anything. Absolutely.
Well, I wish I knew that earlier.
I don't want the bush right there. And tell you what. Let's get crazy. You know me.
No, I don't want to get crazy. I don't want to get crazy, Bob.
Big trees, and we have one living.
That would have been useful for. Yeah, I wish I knew that earlier.
There you go.
It's a yellow here.
We should have done this with a 2-inch brush. It'd have been a lot faster. There we go. Just drop it in. Wherever you think it should be.
Too big, maybe.
Well, that's a big tree. I wasn't kidding. This is a monster tree.
You are a monster, Bob. I'm kidding, by the way.
And you could have done it with a 2-inch brush. Just as easy, but much quicker. I like the old fan brush. It gives you a little more detail. Here we go.
Bob, I only have pencil.
Smaller tree, because I think he needs a friend.
I don't think that. I don't think he needs a friend. I think we have enough trees already, Bob.
Oh, we're doing
Bob, please, I am in eternal suffering, Bob.
You could put this in with a paint roller. It doesn't matter. As long as the shape
That's
is right.
fine, I
Come back and
guess.
separate all of this with some nice highlights. Here's a little brown and white. We'll put the indication just here.
I mean, compare drawing with a mouse
Just
to a Wii remote and a sensor on the other side of the room. Hello, Inboxy.
as you have leaves on this
I
side.
don't know, Inboxy.
We'll go back to our little fan brush. Go right through
Ah!
the yellow ochre.
I fucked it so badly. How do I fix? I know how to fix it.
Let's put a highlight or two on here. Evergreens are normally darker than other trees, so don't kill all the dark area in your evergreen.
Bob, I only have green and green. Just green. This is the only green I have. God damn it. I strongly disagree. I mean, it kind of looks like something. But... okay, he's doing more trees.
Areas of where all my little friends live,
Thick pencil, yes. If I put it closer, it gets bigger.
like Peapod the Pocket
Use the
Squirrel
third.
that lives with me. Had him on the show. But this is the kind of places that he likes. Let's take a little bit of color. Let's use the 1-inch brush. We'll go through some
I can actually do 1-inch and shit. Like, just get closer and further.
more sap green. That's nice. All right. Then we can go up here. and
Now
start
what?
Picking out individual bushes, one at a time.
Individual bushes. Got it, I can do that.
Bush lives right there. You knew he was there, didn't you? And he's got a little friend named Clyde. Lives right over here.
Clyde.
There he is. So you could give
Clyde
all
wants to die.
personalities.
And he doesn't even... I didn't draw him yet and he already wants to die.
Oval brush, dip it in some paint thin.
I mean, that kinda like...
We'll go through some
If somebody tells you
and some brown.
this is a bush, you kinda believe it, right?
Like that.
Clyde's a bitch ass.
Take and with the other side, I got some light brown I made earlier. I'm just
Light brown. Bob, I have green and black.
Now, with that, I just want to come up here and make the indication. You can't see them, too much of them. Of some rocks that live up there. Just some happy little rocks.
I can do
There's one
the reflection or the rocks. Whatever.
wherever.
To anything next to jello because it looks like ketchup and mayonnaise.
Then I'll come back with our brush we were making the bushes with, and we'll settle those right down into the painting. There, see?
I guess.
Painting. There we go. Like so. And we'll make all
More bushes.
bushes and trees and happy little things that live.
This would be much more interesting if I had an actual
All
Ah, I think I can move that.
We had such a places that I'd have to go fishing there. I like to fish. But I'm
Do
not a
you
very good
really?
fisherman. I catch a little fish and take the fish carefully out of his mouth and put a Band-Aid on him, little CPR, pat him on the tutu and put him back in the water and go back and catch him again another day. But we'd have to have a way to get up here if we was going to catch that fish. It would take a little, the Van Dyke Brown. And let's have
Yeah, I got fished, Bob.
we had to walk all through those bushes.
More.
The gators would get us, so
What was that green?
path that we can walk back in here,
A path.
catch that big old trout or bass, whatever it is that lives in here. There, take a little bit. Let's find some white little
Pink,
bits.
maybe.
Mix it together, make a little highlight color. Just barely touching, barely. Let it graze, let it graze. That easy. That's easy. About like so. Okay. There. Let's put something on this side. You have something on the other side of the path. And now let's go on this side.
No.
Once again, I'll take a 1-inch brush. Notice that it's straight down and I'm pulling it in one direction. It's most important.
Bob, I have a pencil.
It loads a lot of paint and see it rounds one edge. You want to turn it, put that rounded edge to the top.
Rounded edge.
Maybe take that.
Like that?
Here. Nope.
Ah, that kinda works.
Just enough to get the brush to touch the canvas. And we begin
Just enough to get the brush to touch the canvas.
or tree that lives right there. That's all there is to it. And there's another one, but do one at a time. I know. Sometimes it starts working, you get greedy.
No, it's not working.
One at a time.
It's not working
Get over there.
very well.
One right here. Oh yeah, it's got little, I don't know if you can see them, it's got little red flowers on the tip. Sneaky.
Red flowers. I like that because it's a color I actually have.
We can go back over in here, and we can begin adding in just little things that come out here on the path. About like that. All right. You got your brushes warmed up yet, and you're ready? You can do this. You can do this. I know you can.
You can clearly tell that I can do this.
That's it. They never believed they could paint, and they're doing it. Their friends and neighbors don't believe it when they look at their paintings, but they are doing it.
Oh, that's good.
Put a little stick lives right there, a little old tree.
Why do you make me do that?
This little tree died, and he's naked now, just a skeleton hanging out here. And that happens in nature. There, so we can put little arms on him that are still hanging.
Okay, tree branch or whatever that is.
All kinds of little dooders. Go over in here. And these little details are what'll make your painting look a little more finished. Take your time when you're doing these. Drop them in here and there and there and wherever. Take a little light brown with
He started with a trans flag and ended with a detailed forest.
this should be
I mean,
consistency. Turn the bristles. That'll bring it to a very sharp point. There you can see it good against that dark. All right. And where it's very dark, then we make little light trees. Where it's light, we make dark trees. Because they both exist in nature. So you can put little, see, there's a little tree. It lives back here. Just has a good time. Looks out over the water.
I mean,
Fish. That's all there is to it. Another way of making little sticks and twigs. Take your knife, just a clean knife, and you can reach
a
in
knife.
here and just scrape right through.
How do I
See?
scrape
Little sticks.
in the photo channel?
Come down here. We'll make a few more in here, wherever. You decide. Where to put. Sometimes these old evergreens here have old dead limbs hanging off of them, and you can do that.
Are they flowers? I don't even know myself.
Shoot with that. I think we about have a finished painting.
I don't know it. Oh, that's it.
See, let's take a little bit.
It's that easy.
Little bright red, and we'll sign this little rascal.
I'd rather have this
So there is
stay anonymous.
that you can do. And if you try it, I'd love to see some photographs of what you're doing. So
Oh no.
take a photographs so let us hear from you. Until then, from all of us,
No, you don't want to see this.
painting, and God bless, my friend.
Imagine if he actually got to see this. Like, somebody designs a machine to revive him, and somebody says, look, there's this application on a game's console, and somebody trying to it's not as hard as it looks. Okay, jokes aside, this looks fucking great. Like, this, look at this. For the tools that I have here, this actually looks great. Like, I thought I was just gonna get some shitty mess, but this actually... It's some abstract art. Add lips to the tree. You didn't notice the weed, says it on the title. Okay, so where's Clyde? Oh, what is this? Oh. Well, Clyde's gonna be everywhere now. Beautiful. Okay, that went fucking terrible. But it kinda, like, in a way, didn't look, I guess, too bad? Like, it's, you know, the Wii. I expected it to look like a bunch of lines, but that's not too bad, is it? Okay, let's try this. This seems a bit easier, but it involves more line bullshit. So it literally could be anything.
Hi, welcome back. Certainly glad to see you today. Tell you what, let's get right on it today and have them run all the colors across the screen that you need to paint along with us at home. While they're doing that, let me show you what I have.
Blue.
Today I have my standard old pre-stretched double prime canvas.
Also blue.
Very thin coat of liquid white. That's
Black.
Yep, ready to go. So I thought today maybe.
Okay, so it's colors I kinda have this time.
Let's just see what happens. Let's start with black and blue, or blue.
Black and blue.
We'll just sort of mix them together on the brush. More black.
Or blue and black. I have
I
that.
thought we'd just play a little bit today. Such a wonderful day here.
Is that black or blue?
You're at.
It's both.
Just have
Okay.
this.
That's a great start.
There we are. We'll just pop in a little sky here and there.
A little sky, got it.
So I'm leaving some spots open intentionally.
Some spots open, got it.
I don't want this to
Some
be a
spots
flat or dead
open.
sky. I want it to have some life, some action.
Well, it's a bit hot not to dead when I have this.
I've got several of these brushes going. I'll grab another one, put a little touch, not much,
A little
little
touch.
touch of alizarin crimson.
What is that? I've never heard of that word in my life. Oh, it's like pink.
Too bleak.
Okay, I have that.
Sometimes winter scenes can be very, very depressing.
Nothing is more depressing than what I'm doing on this picture.
In the background. I don't want much. Don't want much. I still want to.
I wish I could like blend colors that we still have these.
There we are. And we'll just play some of that right down to the edge of that pink.
Pink.
And that's
When does
basically
everything
things.
begin with the trans flag? I'm not complaining. Not at all.
And that's good. That'll give us a sky that, as I say, it has a little life.
Just
there's
curious.
actions happening. It's not just a flat old dead sky. You can see light areas. And I like that in the sky. Shoot, that's working pretty good. Maybe we'll do the same thing.
No,
down
it's
here.
not.
Doesn't matter.
Ugh.
Anything that we don't use, we'll just turn it into a shadow. If
Okay,
this is a winter scene, maybe we'll have some snow. You got
it's a winter scene just because I have more winter
maybe it'll
colors.
turn out to be water. Who knows? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Hand-mailed.
We don't concern ourselves with
What's that?
mistakes. We just have happy accidents.
We just have happy accidents. This entire idea of a stream was a happy accident.
That's a good way to clean the excess paint off your brush. Okay, let's wash the old brush now. If you've painted with me before, you know that's really the fun part of this.
Oh no.
It's really the fun part, just washing the brush. There. Isn't that fun?
No.
I usually just wipe the brush on a paper towel to assure it's as dry as I can possibly get it.
I
You'd
don't
be surprised.
wash Wii remotes, Bob. It's not a good idea.
Let's take black.
Black. I have black. That's me. I have black.
A little touch of crimson. Black, blue, crimson, and I'm going to get some white.
Bob, I can't mix colors.
I'm going to mix up the, put a little more blue in there.
Why do you do this?
I want it to have sort of a blue cast to it. Ooh, I like it.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Maybe a little more white.
No.
Mix it till it gets to the flavor you like.
It's a different one.
It's sort of a drab blue color. It's not
Why do we do this?
there. It's a nice winter color. All right, let's grab an old brush. Loaded full of color. Ooh,
I'm not full of color, Bob.
maybe in our world, back here, somewhere in the background. See, this color is not
What? No.
far away from the color that's already on the canvas. Just push up a little bit. Make it
Far away.
there. It's pretty close to the color. It's
I'm at green.
what
Sorry.
I'm looking for. I don't want it
The thing is, the colors are the same, so they're gonna look similar.
pretty close. Pretty close. All right.
Another
Tree
one.
right there. And you decide how many trees live in your world. It's up to
One.
you. Totally and completely up to you.
Bob is making it difficult.
They say before
Actually, he's kind of like
fantastic about
he kind of future-proofed this.
each and every person.
He knew somebody was gonna do this on the photo channel, and he was like,
If we
"Do as many trees as you want. If this is painful for you, just."
know what the finished painting is going to be before you start. But because people are different,
I know what the painting is going to look like if I had the actual tools, but this I legitimately have no idea. Why are you doing so many of them?
it allows you to show your individuality. There.
My individuality. God.
How many trees do we want here? It's up to you. You decide. You decide. Maybe you want a whole forest. Maybe just want a few.
That's not for you.
There's a little baby one right there. These
Baby one, yeah, I like that because it's smaller
trees, you know, people
and I suffer less doing it.
But that's all right. Painters are expected to be different. Let's have one more right there.
Why are there so many trees?
As I say, painters are unique. I take advantage of that all the time too. Now then, I'm gonna take a 2-inch brush. I want to create the illusion of mist down here.
Mist. How the hell do I do that here?
So just by tapping, we're just gonna softly disappear over here.
Because the background's pink, so red maybe.
Just sitting in a little misty area. Just breathing in cold air.
I know I have an eraser, but an undo button, I would really appreciate that.
Background. It's very misty, cold looking, and already you have the impression of winter. That easy. All right. Let's get a clean 2-inch brush. Time to have some fun.
No, no.
Let's have us a little snow in here.
Snow.
Snow with a 2-inch brush, very easy. Loaded full of color, full of titanium white. And we already have this gray color on the canvas we put on and talked about it being like a shadow. Now it's going to pick that up. See there? We just let it sort of disappear over here.
What is he doing?
We don't care. That easy. Isn't that fantastic? Snow is one of the easiest.
I don't think I made it much better, really.
Okay. You ready for a little fun today? Maybe.
I'm not having fun.
We filmed this show in Indiana, and there's a lot of old barns here that just fascinate me. Let's paint an old barn today.
What?
One of the easiest ways.
You're kidding, right?
Scrape out a basic shape. Just sort of
Oh my god.
exact.
How am I gonna do that? I can't do that.
Committed here. So let's just
Black.
decide what kind of old barn we want. Maybe it comes down like that. Maybe it has a place over here for the cow to sleep.
The cow.
You decide. Barns come in all kinds of shapes.
Yeah, this one's gonna come in a weird one.
They do it their way. Yeah, that's what's so great about being a farmer. This fantastic country. You can do it your way. All right. I have a lot of friends here that are farmers. Have to get a brownie point in with them.
Cool.
Because they got the best food. And I like to eat. All right, on the other side.
Of course you do, Bob.
We'll just scrape out. I hope you can see. There's just a basic shape there. And as I mentioned earlier, you are not committed. Van Dyke Brown, Dark Sienna. You can change your mind at this point. A little roll of paint. Now let's begin picking out the little things in here.
Can you close up? Thank you.
Back Eve. See there?
Okay, I think I know what to do here.
Now then.
No, spoiler, I don't actually have a single clue what to do. Ah,
All we're doing here is blocking in a little color. We'll come back and do a barnectomy after a while and cut it off wherever we want. But right now, all we're doing is
holy fuck.
putting in some dark color. There. There we go.
That way.
That's what I forget, because I really do make them, even when I'm by myself. I make little noises. Sort of makes things work. All right, and over here. There we go. See?
Oh, I see what he's going for.
Block it in.
Yeah, I know how to do that, sure.
There will be a little
Fun idea.
paint. Okay, now let's take some white, dark sienna, a little Van Dyke in there, a little crimson too. What the heck? Give it a little warm feeling. Don't overmix the paint. Cut off a little roll of paint. And we can go up in here and just barely touch. Just let it graze, see? Let it graze. Looks like old wood.
Oh, yeah, this looks old, that's true.
You know, I really like to paint old things. I'm an avid collector.
The thing about the weird mode is I can't even breathe. If I breathe, it goes all the way up.
When you get my age, you have a tendency to like old things. You can relate to them.
I give up, that's good enough. That's as good as it's gonna get.
Let's take a little Van Dyke brown, and I want to darken that color so that it's darker over here on the side. Because maybe
The cow, you have to imagine the cow.
it's darker. Now then, let's put some boards in there. For that, we'll just take some Van Dyke brown. We'll just put the indication here. Put some little boards, some slabs that live in here. There.
Holy crap, that was hard.
See there. I wish the barn was.
Does that look like a barn?
My father was a carpenter. I'm working.
Spectation.
No,
Reality. A car crash, yeah, fair. That's fair.
We need a roof on this barn so the
No,
cattle
we
won't
do
get
not.
cold.
No.
Let's take some titanium white.
No.
Since we said this was winter, maybe the snow is
Well, that's easy. I can do that. I can do that.
just outline it so that way you get a nice straight edge when you pull it down. Watch
Just outline it. Oh no 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 no! Just outline it.
White. A little touch more. There.
Fuck.
There we go.
This is so hard.
Looks like snow's piled up on top of the old barn.
Yeah, and then it's piling up on the barn and on what isn't the barn.
And
No!
oh, we got a whole section to go here. There, let me get some white. Same thing though. I want to outline it a little bit so you'll have a nice straight edge. Then when you pull it, see,
How do I fix that?
straight edge.
I guess.
There we go. Something about like that. Okay.
Kind of. Just realized I could have just done this whole
The
time.
way that you want it. All right, we need a door. Old cow's got to have a way to
Do
get in and out
we
there. Let's
really?
take some
I
paint.
don't think anybody wants to get inside here.
Decide where your door lives and.
Oh, that's
Don't worry
easy.
about the bottom. We're gonna do a barnectomy, as I mentioned earlier. We'll cut this rascal off wherever we
There.
want it to be, which is about time to do now. Let's say the old barn right along in there. See? Take too much cutting on it. Sometimes our painting I have to cut a lot off the bottom because I get carried away. Get telling stories and things begin just looking good. I don't know when to stop. All right, gives us a pretty nice little barn. There it is. Let's find our old 2-inch brush. Old 2-inch brush. It's got a little snow on it. A little snow. Let's go up in here. We'll put another plane. Come right in there. There we are. Watch that brown snow. You know what they say about it. There we are. Down in there. Over here on the other side, we'll just bring it right up. Like that.
No. Kind of.
That easy. Once again, snow is so easy to paint.
No, it's not.
2-inch brush.
No. I'm not using that.
Find a clean line with the foam brush. There's one. Looks pretty good. Find us a place to work on their old palette. Gotta have a big palette. Big palettes are very, very helpful.
Yeah, big palette.
Is having an easel that holds your paint firmly.
Yeah, I'm holding my paint very firmly.
You really need a good, firm easel, a large palette. It'll pay you tremendous dividends. Let's mix up some color here right on the brush. A little Prussian blue,
Hi, macaron.
brown, a little crimson. All them good colors. Maybe. Okay.
Oh no, 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 not another one. Ah,
Paint's a little thick.
that's
When you paint just a little bit, pretty soon you begin to get a feel for it. When you touch
Is that a tree? That's a tree, right? Okay.
Don't do that unless you have to. I just knew the paint wasn't going to come off the brush unless I did. I'm going to have a happy little tree.
Well, I'm gonna make it black and then I'm gonna surround it in green.
On the side of the barn. Let's go to the side over here.
That.
You know me. Bravery test. Here we go. Bigger tree.
No, I am not brave, Bob.
I like you.
That would be braver if I was in your situation, but this is different.
Very, very simple. Very, very simple. Takes a little practice like everything else. Everything in your life takes a little practice. Learn to paint this technique faster than any painting technique that I have ever seen. And I think I've tried just about all of them.
No, this one you haven't tried, trust me.
so forgiving, and they possess a richness that no other medium possesses. I think that's why they were masters, painted mostly in oils.
But they didn't think about painting on the photo channel. It looks like something, right?
Very flat when they're dry. There. Harder.
Oh.
It's easiest because it's very forgiving. You can't make a mistake here.
You know what? I call that finished. That, at least from down here, it looks fine.
Nice gray color.
Maybe a bit black here.
Even right in here. Maybe there's a little path that just works its way out.
No, I don't want paths.
Just works its way out here. Something about like that.
Okay, that's actually a good idea.
Come right on. Right on. Put some
No
highlights,
pink.
evergreens. Clean off another spot. Running out of room today. Running out of room. There we go. Now, I'll take white, titanium white, and phthalo blue.
Phthalo blue.
Change the blue. I've been using Prussian blue through the entire painting. Now I want to use phthalo blue.
Oh, Bob, you naive
Trees.
bitch. I am using just blue this whole time.
Stand up. This is a blue spruce. I just made a decision. Command level decision right here. See? You decide.
Command level decision.
Alright. Mix up a little more of that phthalo blue and white. Don't want that other little. Don't want that other little tree. Now you have to decide which tree is in the foreground. I think the small one here is. So you do the one behind it first.
Another one.
How's that? See?
Okay, maybe that black to kinda even it out.
He gets sad. He'll get sad. We'll go get him a little color in here.
Improvement. Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
That easy. Okay.
Thought you said improvising.
Let's try here. A little bit of titanium white. Allow it to pick up some of that color. Allow it to pick it up intentionally. So that way you get all these different things happening. It's neat. These whole winter scenes are a lot of fun, and I really think they might be the easiest ones to do.
I hope so.
There we are.
Fuck.
Just put in that a little bit till it looks nice and soft. Pretty.
Well, I don't think that's ever gonna happen, Bob.
I'm intentionally grabbing some of that dark color.
Oh,
Put him up on a little hill.
you wanna put shades to the. Oh my god.
See, he sort of sits up high. Isn't that neat? But just by pulling some of that color that you can create that illusion,
No, I can't, Bob.
unbelievable to have this kind of power.
Yeah, but I don't have it, Bob.
There we go.
I am,
All right, see the little path that's coming right along there, maybe.
maybe. Keyword maybe.
You just decide where your little path is. And you can take your fan brush that has the gray on it. And we'll just polish the edges up a little bit however you want it.
Oh.
Just go back and forth, work this until it gets just what we consider perfect.
Yeah, this is perfect right here.
Nice too. We'll just pop in a little leader here.
Oh.
Then lift up. Lift it up. Make it look like little bushes and weeds living there.
Bushes and weeds. Oh, look at that green again.
You decide. You decide where they are. But you have little patches of bushes and sticks and wigs. Limbs and twigs and everywhere.
How do I do that? I can't do that.
We'll just use that same brush. Ready to get crazy? Just take some
No.
Van Dyke brown. Mostly Van Dyke brown. There's a little black on the brush, I think. It doesn't matter.
I can't do that.
In our world, in our world. Ready for your bravery test?
No.
Here it comes. There.
I'm gonna fuck this up so
Okay, let's
badly.
give him a friend. Let's give him a friend. Something about like him.
I have failed the bravery test, Bob.
Maybe this is an old
How
birch.
disappointed are you on me?
You could make him a birch or whatever. You could have an old oak tree if you wanted to. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it kinda adds to the scenery. It doesn't look like a tree, but it kinda adds up, right?
It's hard to believe. This is the 31st series of The Joy of Painting.
Can't believe that.
400 shows. It's almost unreal. Almost.
Oh my.
Thank you for allowing us to come to you for this long. We've been doing this show now for well over 11 years.
Yeah, I wonder
11 years. And you've made me feel very special.
if like
Into your hands.
30 years later, you will still be relevant as hell.
Very much. If you hadn't got to see all the shows in your area and you would like to, give your station a call. They're available to them. They're available to them. Or if you want to see some of them,
Bob, I live in Europe.
it's the only way they go. Brown, but paint their hair. I'm just going to put in some little bells. It's too cold for there to be any leaves on here.
Bob never dies. Look, he's right there.
To Florida for the winter.
It's not a very good time to go to Florida right now. That said, it is not the winter.
There we go. Anywhere you want them to be.
I'm gonna blend the green a bit here.
Just paint thinner. And off you go. There. See? And don't worry about what's behind it. You paint it, just paint. Don't worry about it.
Just paint.
You don't worry.
Not worrying has not proven to go very well, Bob.
We're we got this rascal looking pretty good.
That's weird.
Maybe there's a little stick right in there. Maybe let's go right over in here.
What?
We can put the indication of just a few little twigs and sticks and things.
Okay, I can do that. Perhaps.
Something about like that. Shoot, I think that we about have a finished painting. Let's take a little bread and we'll sign this rascal. Really hope you've enjoyed this little painting. I hope you'll try it.
I mean, it was cool until the house or the barn, whatever happened.
Confidence.
This looks like a frozen lake, which I kind of like.
What you believe you can do. From all of us here, until next time, I'd like to wish you happy painting. God bless, my friend.
It's not that bad, right? Like, it's not exactly what he drew. Hang on. But, like, you can clearly tell. You can clearly tell that something different kind of worked. Put this on DeviantArt. I painted with Bob Ross on the photo channel of the week, and this happened. I love how you can hear my dad's TV. It's better than all the DeviantArt posts. It's a different art style, guys. It's a different thing. It's the last one. Actually, let's try to do a last one. Okay.
Hi, welcome back.
Oh, it starts straight away. Shit, I don't have my headphones.
Fantastic. fantastic little winter scene.
And this one does not have subtitles.
So I tell you what.
Where are my headphones? Where did I put my headphones? I just lost them. What the fuck?
To paint along with
Oh, they were under my squid blush. Oh my god.
here I've got standard old canvas up here, and we just covered it with a nice thin even coat of liquid white. It's all wet, slick, it's ready to go. So let's go. Thought today we'd start with a little big old 2-inch brush.
2-inch brush. Never started with that one before, but
Or cat yellow, whatever you want to call it. Let's just make a beautiful warm little
warm. Okay, I have more warm colors.
yellow. A lot of times winter scenes can be so cold that they're almost distracting. So I thought today we'd make one that's very warm, very pleasant.
Bob, that's the very opposite of what you just said on the previous one.
Go right back into a small amount of yellow ochre. Just load a little bit into the bristles. You don't need much. Just sort of tap it in there. That's fine. And we'll go right into here. There. See? And just add a little bit of that golden color. Like so. Wherever you want. Tell you what. Let's have some water in here. Maybe we'll have a happy little pond in here. What the
I
heck?
have a little pond.
So we'll take the same color. Let's take a little of that yellow, come right down here, directly below it, and just do something like that.
Oh.
Shoot. Just have fun. Just pull it down. Then back to our yellow ochre. A bit on each side.
Sure?
There. Now everybody knows water's not like that unless it's a waterfall, but we'll play with it here in just a second. I'm going to go right into a little touch of the bright red. Very small amount. It's very strong. It'll set your whole world on fire in just a heartbeat.
Yeah, I think my world's gonna go on fire regardless.
Edges, a little touch of the red, just to make it warm. Red's it's a very warm color. Makes you feel good.
But, God damn it.
There we go. Maybe on the other side, we don't want it left out. We'll just sort of blend all that together. There. Now then, take a little of that red, and we'll just put it right down the sides here. Like so. See, that continually mixes with the liquid white that's here, and you get this beautiful blending effect without even...
Yeah, blending is key here.
Let the liquid white work.
No, it's not a nuclear bomb.
We try to make it fun for you. There. See, just sort of let those colors blend together.
No, they fucking don't. Not at all.
Masterpiece for the Museum of Modern Art already. We could start
Yeah.
right here.
This is going straight to the museum.
Acid Rain. That'll be the title of this one.
It's a new art style.
Alright. Okay, now then. We need something in the top up here. So let's take a tiny, tiny bit of phthalo blue. Reach right up here. Get a little bit of black. So we have blue and black, or black and blue, whichever you prefer. We don't need much color, so just a little tap into the bristles. And there we go. Using little crisscross strokes, we'll just fill in the remainder of the sky.
Oh shit, did you see that? What the heck? Bob,
Very nice. Sort of
my brush is doing demonic things. Bob, help.
just sort of let that all blend together. And we can put a little of that here. Whatever. Just wash your old brush.
Oh, yeah.
There's a screen in the bottom of here that I scrubbed the bristles against. Shake them off.
Now it doesn't have the devilish thing. That makes sense. Oh, that's...
Together. That brush cleaning is the most fun part of this whole technique. You can take out all your frustrations
No, I don't think I can.
very lightly. Very lightly. Now down here, all we want to do here, knock off the excess paint. Let's just blend this out like so. It'll all come together.
I wish I could just
Then it'll begin
do
to
that.
lack water when we get a little farther into
No,
the
I
paint.
can't.
We don't know exactly where we want the water to be at this point, and we really don't care. All we're trying to do is just lay a little color on there. Maybe, watch here. Have an idea. Maybe there'll be a
I
nice
don't like your
streak in
ideas.
there. So we'll just use a fan brush here, and just really mash in here a little bit of straight titanium white. really get tough. Then go across.
You should probably just use the eraser.
See, that sheen.
Not that big.
In there. It'll be in there when we're all finished. There. And it'll be very bright. Right now, it doesn't show up much, but wait till we put some dark colors around there. Okay, we'll take an old, we'll use a 1-inch brush. Take a touch of the alizarin crimson, a little bit of phthalo blue, like so. Much more crimson than blue, proportionately. Now then, let me clean the knife off. Take our 1-inch brush, take a touch of this, and maybe we'll just come right along in here. And very gently.
I'm literally not paying attention to him at this point. I'm just making what I think want to ruin it.
Cloud here. There.
Oh.
Just making little circles.
Oh no, what are you doing? Oh my fucking...
Now we use this lavender color because you can get away with putting it against the yellow without it turning bright green. If you was to use pure blue, ooh, we'd be in Agony City right now because we'd have a bright green sky.
Yeah, that would be funny. It would be funny if somebody decided or had to use pure blue. That would be terrible.
2-inch brush. Just rub this a little bit. That removes the excess paint. That's all we're doing. Just sort of blending it together and removing some of the excess paint. There. Now then, let's use old fan brush. Old fan brush. Okay, we'll take some titanium white. It's down here, be right back.
I can't distinguish red and green.
Touch of the bright red.
Chat, I'm not made for painting.
It's very strong. There we are.
Definitely not on the photo channel.
Paint color. Let's go right up in here. Now maybe there's a little highlight lives right up here on top of this cloud. There.
A little what?
Just a little. Just a little. Just to warm the sky. We did a seascape in this series that had a sky that started like this.
I'll do it the other way, because otherwise it's gonna look like fucking shit.
Same basic idea. So if you did that one with me, this one will be a snap for you. There. All we're doing is just putting a highlight color on. There. Maybe there's a happy little thing that floats right along here. I don't know. Clouds are so free. You just sort of let them go wherever they want to. And use just the top corner of the brush. Just blend that. There. All the blending is the base of the highlight. There. Round and around and around we go. There we are, see? Just blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it. Then we'll fluff it up a little bit. There. And very lightly. See, it looks like a big circle of clouds just floating around there having a good time. It's a very nice and effective little sky. I think you'll like it. Hope you try that one. Now then, maybe back in here there's a bunch of little trees and stuff.
No, I don't want trees.
Brown brush today. Let's start out. We'll take a little bit of Van Dyke brown, a little dark sienna, shoot a little alizarin crimson. It doesn't matter. We're just mainly looking for a dark color. Be right back. Add a little bit of white into it. Mostly brown, so tap the brush firmly into the paint. There we go. Now then, you have to make a big decision. This is one of your first big decisions.
Oh no.
Decide where your little tree shapes are going to live. Now just begin tapping in some very basic little shapes. All we're looking for. Basic shapes, nothing else. Very, very basic. We'll come back and we'll add some nice highlights. At this point, only looking for basic shapes, just to block in color. There we go. Maybe it goes way over here. I don't know. Wherever you want it to go. Make a big decision and drop it in. There.
This is very hard.
Tell you what, we'll just take the knife. Here and there we'll scrape in the indication of a little branch and a twig and a stick and all those little things that live deep in the trees and the bushes. I'll just use the same old brush. We'll go into a little yellow ochre, a little touch of the bright red, a little Indian yellow. But mix the color on the brush. That way you have a multitude of things in the brush. Let's go up here.
Kinda. Like, you can kinda see what I'm trying to do, but I just can't.
Tap. Go slightly above the dark. So that way you don't have any shadows on the top. You want the shadows to be in the tree, not on the top. Maybe. This little rascal right here.
I think the borders is what I'm
Working
not doing right.
so you have distance and depth in your painting. We don't want just some old flat thing laying out here. Distance in here. That's what makes your painting stand out. Makes it special. There we go. A little bit in here. Just wherever you want. This old round brush will just jump right in there and make hundreds of little trees. That easy. See the depth in here is caused because you leave dark area. See that dark area? It's most important. It's valuable. It's a good friend. Don't kill it.
See, what this is on his painting is a lake, but on mine it looks like some sort of island in heaven and a rainbow
You tell him we gave you
waterfall. So it's like,
because you need the
this is actually pretty cool. The photo channel is literally making me copy Bob Ross's picture, kinda, but I'm changing it in a way that so that I can like do it in the first place to the extent where it becomes a completely different picture, and I think that's actually kinda cool.
We'll just
Also.
put some white. Load a lot of white onto the large brush. You
Thank
have to
you.
make another major decision here. Where does your snow live? Maybe?
Snow.
You're right. In
Ha
the world,
ha
it's gonna
ha
be-
ha ha.
That's all you gotta do. Just lay it in. Now we'll come back
That's too much.
and begin blending. Just blend it all together.
I can't blend,
A
Bob.
little bit of that yellow and peach color and all that in here. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Don't fight it. Use it. Use it to your advantage. Allow all those colors just to come together. There. To make your painting beautiful. Okay, maybe over in here you have to start making some big decisions. So where does your snow live? Right along there. Okay. And then you take a clean brush and anything that you don't want, just pull it straight down
Clean brush.
and it'll blend right in with that color and just becomes part of the reflections. And we'll take our knife and we'll take the least little touch of the dark sienna, a little bit of white in it. I just want a light brown color. There. Pull it out flat, cut across, tiniest little roll of paint right on the edge of the
It's like pink and blue
decide
line.
where your water line is. And
Oh, they're actually doing the
just
water
a
now.
very, very small amount of paint, a lot of pressure. Just sort of lay in a little indication of a water line there. There, just
Oh, I see.
dark color. There we go. Now we could take a fan brush if we wanted. Maybe we'll take a little of the colors that we use, the reds and the yellows. Just mix them together, like so. Maybe there's some little areas here and there. Maybe there's some little bushes that grow right down into the snow. So just make a decision, decide where they are and pop them in. In your world, you can do anything that you want to do.
No, well, I cannot. I don't have tools
Just
for
trace it
that.
right into the snow. It's that easy. That easy. Now it's time to start making some big decisions here.
What is the plus button
Some of
doing?
the sides of this.
What the
I
hell?
can tell my browns and lavenders and whatever color.
Okay.
We just
Hey,
tap.
welcome back.
Maybe there's an ash tree that lives over here. That's all we do. Again, as we did before.
Goddamn
tap
trees.
Very basic little shape.
Ah,
Just
shit.
a very basic little
Fuck
shape.
it.
That's all we're looking for. There.
Hello.
Details when we put the highlights in. Right now,
Not that
we're
big.
painting the back of the tree. That's a good way to think about it. We're painting the back of the tree. We put a trunk in this one maybe, and that'll be the center of the tree. And then we'll come back and we'll paint the front of the tree, which is the highlights or the bright colors. There we go. I have to make a big decision. Maybe I want part of this to be reflections. So take a large brush, grab it, and pull straight down. Just pull it down and go straight across. And we have instant reflections. Shoot, that was fun. There would be something on the other side too. Let's do that. We'll take some of those same colors, tap them into the round brush here. Maybe over here lives a big old tree. Big tree. Son of a gun's growing on me here. But that's the beauty of painting this way. You just sort of let things evolve. Let them happen. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just get an idea in your mind. Let it go. Drop it in wherever you want it. Learn to
Yeah,
create as you
much,
go.
much better, clearly.
There we go. Okay. Put that right in here. Like so. There. Tell you what, it's interesting.
Oh no.
In the last series, we showed a little baby owl. I hope you've seen that. He was about
Oh.
so big. He was just a little ball of fur. In fact, I think I remarked that he had the same hairstylist as I do, because he was nothing but a ball of fur. We have got so many cards and letters asking about that little rascal. I thought today, well, we took a trip out to the bird lady's house. Let me show you how old Hoot's doing. I
Oh.
think you'll enjoy seeing
Oh god.
what's going on with him, because he's no longer a little baby.
Oh.
This rascal. He's now a full-grown owl, and he is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, that's cute.
I sat and talked with Hoot for a little while, and a little nervous getting in the cage here. That son of a gun's got some big toes. Look at the claws there. And that was his way of saying, that's enough. No more. And while we were there, we talked with Diana Schaefer, the bird lady, and she allowed us to look at some of the little creatures that she had. And you know me, I immediately go for the birds, and I had to play with the little birds. This is some little
Hello.
sparrows. They're just very young, only a week or two.
I know, Nick.
Probably a week or two old. It's probably a few days old. And they were fantastic. I had to spend a couple of minutes with them, and of course give them a little.
Did you see how that one
Diana
did?
loves all animals. She's one of the few people I know that would take a baby groundhog that had been orphaned and take care of that little rascal. And she plays with it like a little kitten. It's the dirtiest thing I think I've ever seen. And he's very, very cute.
That's so cute though. What the hell?
And just a joy to play with. This beautiful hawk here came from Alaska, and he lost a wing, I hate to say. This is a wild turkey that Diana's raising, and she has a male and a female wild turkey. Her husband John is quite a turkey hunter. Now everything's not great in life. This was a little robin that was born with no eyes. He's blind, so I had to see him. And here's my little friend again. These little sparrows are some of the cutest little things. They're nothing but mouth, and they eat continually. It'll certainly give you something to do if you're taking care of one of those. Yeah, old Hoot, though, he's grown. By the time you see this show, he will have been turned loose, and he'll be long gone. By the time you see this, he'll probably have a little condo in Miami and house payments, a BMW in the driveway. He'll be like the rest of us.
I wonder where those animals are now.
Of his own.
By the actual time we are watching this.
Paint thinner, putting in some little tree trunk indications back there. Far, far away. Okay. Tell you what, we need a little snow under there, so I'll just take that old big brush. Come right in here. Maybe there's a little snowy area right there. Right there. Just sort of drop it in wherever you want it. And don't worry about it. Anything that didn't come out just right, all you have to do is turn it into part of the reflections. Just take a clean brush, grab it, and pull down. Isn't that easy? Turns it into just instant reflections. And becomes very pretty in your painting. A little bit of the brown. Put a little land in there. There. There you go. Tell you what, let's get crazy. Maybe that comes
Yes.
from out here. Wherever you want it. In your world, you just sort of make a big decision and drop it in. Wherever you want it to be. That's exactly where it should be. There we go. this goes out off the canvas. Before we get that going, let's go on the other side here. We need a little snow right in here.
This looks absolutely nothing like what he's doing.
Because
But hey, it's kind of
like,
cool.
you just grab it, go straight down, and it becomes part of the reflections. That happy accidents, they end up being very pretty.
You can say
Very, very pretty.
every time, like, just the fact that I'm doing this on the photo channel, and I can't do what he's doing, but I come up with other ideas.
Wow. Oh yeah.
So it's
oh
like,
yeah. Thank you.
it's like actually an actual happy accident. Thanks for the house, by the way.
I want this very subdued. I'm gonna put a tree
Thank
in
you.
front of it, I think. So I want this to be quiet, but as far back in there. There we are. See, there's a little bush. There's right out here. The sun's playing across him. It's a nice place to live. There we are. Another one. And in your world, you just decide however many you want. Make layers of them. That's what gives your painting depth and distance.
Yeah, that kind of looks cool.
That all those little things just happen. There we
When
are.
this is done, you should frame it.
Let's go on the other side. Over Take the liner brush.
I'd rather not.
Thinner, a little bit of the brown. Just pull in the indication of a little trunk. And this is, it helps here if you're a little nervous. Let your hand sort of wiggle and jiggle.
Yeah, the remote
End up with a
does
tree
that.
has some character to it. It's just not an old, straight, boring tree. There. I really hope you enjoyed seeing Hoot and the other little creatures. As I say, we have got so many cards and calls wanting to know about Hoot and how he did. Was he okay? I just wanted to show you how he's doing today. He is one of the most beautiful creatures I've ever had the honor of knowing and showing you on the program. And I feel sort of like he's one of mine because I watched him grow up. And hopefully I'll get to see him released. Off he'll go.
I don't think I want to do anything else here. Maybe I like that thing.
Paint thinner.
Like here.
There we go. Maybe here and there. There's just an indication of an old one. Liquid black works extremely well for just laying in little tree limbs and stuff. Let's take some dark paint. We'll just use some black and some blue and some crimson. Whatever. Round brush. We'll tap in some nice limbs up in here. There we go. Wherever you want them. This dark is only so our lighter color will show up when we put it in. Not much. I don't want to lose all that nice background that we work so hard to get in there. Okay, I'm going to dip the brush into liquid white. Just another round.
It looks kind of cool.
And then go into my yellows and all that. Just tap the color. And with that, let's put a few highlights on here. Shoot, I think we're about to have a finished painting here. Hope you've enjoyed this one. And also hope you enjoyed seeing Hoot and all of his friends. And I look forward to seeing you next time. The old clock on the wall tells me I better leave you for today. So we'll call this one finished. Try it. I believe you'll like it. Here. Happy painting.
Yes, I definitely love it. This is what I call loving. I mean, if you kind of put some imagination into it, you can get something out of it that's definitely not on his picture. I mean, it's not that bad, is it? Like, given the immense palette we're given, it's not that bad. Like, think about it. Oh no. galleries frame anything. It's a new kind of art. It's a new art style. It's something that you can only get on the photo channel. It's a new art style if you think about it. Right next to banana tape the wall. Nah, mine is real art. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. That was fun. I might do it again on something else than the photo channel. I have some ideas. Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, pretty cool. I will definitely make a video on this, like highlights, so that if you missed something, you can see it. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. And see you soon. It's a completely new style of art. Yes. Alright, see ya.